with myself, Saikran, as well as we have Pradeep Chinnala, who is also one of the member for our particular training of the hyperautomation things. Yep. So without much delay, let us jump into our actual agenda. Okay. So let me just jump into our first part. Yeah. So hope my screen is visible and my voice is audible, right? Can anyone please confirm?
Yes,
Yes,
I it is clear.
Yeah,
Yes,
we can hear.
yes, that's great. Fine. So this is our third batch we are running as part of the Hyper Automation AI initiatives. We are the passionate, I can say, like professionals who was working in this RPA domain from last uh, 5-6 years in the same RPA domain, and so we just want to provide some inputs on the same. Right. So without much delay, I just want to introduce about myself. Myself, I'm Saikran Konneddy. I'm senior RP developer working with one of the MNC in Hyderabad. So I've been recognized as UiPath MVP for the year 2024. Also, I've been UiPath Certified Advanced Developer as well as Test Automation Engineer certified from the UiPath. And I also hold the experience of training people who are IT professionals who are from the fresher background experience and all. And apart from that, I've been also the community speaker, mentor. Can you please mute everyone? Thank you. Yep. And also a mentor and also a trainer for folks who seek some sort of support and all. Yeah, that's a small introduction. Have also other person, Pradeep Chanala. So can you please introduce about yourself, Pradeep?
Sure, Sai. Can you please move the slide?
Yeah, it's already moved.
Yeah. So this is Pradeep Chinala. So I got an UiPath MVP for 2023 and 2024, and I am the UiPath Solution Architect certified and active community speaker in Hyderabad. So this is about me. Thank you, Sai.
Thanks. So let's jump into our agenda here. And uh, a couple of sessions. Why you should be joining this particular free path sessions and all. So for how many days you are going to just train us on this particular technology, or it's like how many hours of things. So what we are gonna get out of this particular training and all. So all these things which we are gonna discuss on this day one. So after which you can also ask us or pose us some sort of questions, and we'll be helping out to resolve your queries and all, right? So one of the major purpose we just want to provide the free UiPath training is to empower individuals and enhance their career prospects and all. So we have seen people from various IT backgrounds, non-IT backgrounds, and also fresher graduates who want to excel their career in UiPath. And as part of the UiPath community initiatives, we have a thought of providing the same content for free of cost. So that you can just kickstart your journey in the UiPath, and you can utilize some sort of resources that was available free of cost. So that is our agenda. So that is the purpose we have just initiated these things. So what is the importance of learning this particular training? So it is one of the most growing demand automation skills, and UiPath is leading the role in this particular field. So we have around 50 plus tools that was available in the market. Okay. So we have around like 50 plus tools that was available in the market. But still, we are, I'm like the UiPath is one of the leading providers who play a very crucial role in the RPA or else automation market and all. Right. So another thing is like we want to provide a support to community for learners to connect and collaborate. So if you see, we are maintaining couple of social media accounts which relates to LinkedIn as well as WhatsApp, where you can follow this particular groups where you can just get the latest info about things related to RPA, especially in the UiPath, related to the events that was happening across the globe, or else the events and so it was happening across India, or else the training initiatives and also the job openings. So I'll also have a walkthrough of those things, what we are actually trying to build. And we want to also equip the learners with the skills to drive innovation and contribute to the economic growth. So it's I'm like what you wanna get out of this particular things. We gonna help the learners to get the skills, and also which can help them financially grow, as well as we also grow along with them. So along with the broader mission of promoting continuous skill development. So this is also one of the initiative we thought of providing. So the skill development is the most important thing, and we have seen the particular gap, and we want to just get into that particular space where we want to enhance or provide or promote the continuous skill development, right? With the affordability of no cost. So transformational impact. So we want to make individuals, organizations, and communities leading to more impact and efficient for the inclusive society, right? So this is one of the initiative we thought of just provide as part of the things. Okay. So I was just referring to one of the social media accounts, right? Let me just open and have a walkthrough so that you can understand what we are actually trying to provide. So let me just open that particular thing. So we are maintaining our particular account related to Hyperautomation AI. So, so what is this Hyperautomation AI will help you out? So we can see that we have around like 4,000 followers. So where you can see the updates related to the RPA space here. So if you're part of this particular group, you might also seeing this particular training, what we are actually conducting from today. And also you can see here we will be daily posting uh, the sort of openings that was coming across our particular network and all, so which was there across the globe, where you can try to apply. So across the globe, in the sense like India, US, and all openings, we are trying to post it in this particular group. At June 8th in T Hub, Hyderabad. So which is starting from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. So where you can also register. I'll also be posting this particular event link here. It is a one-day event which is starting from 1 to 7 p.m. I will just post networking. You can also have a nice dinner. So you can see here, this was the sessions that was planned for the particular event or the initiative, where you can see a lot of sessions happening from various MVPs as well as the product team of UiPath. So people from our particular hyper automation, Pradeep Chinala, Pathrude, as well as myself, are also part of the speakers of this particular event. Okay. So we are part of the particular speaker panels and all. And also the event is being hosted by Niklesh. Right. So you can register for this particular event. I'm posting this particular event link, which is happening this particular month. Okay, Pradeep has already posted. Please do register. You can also connect with us. You can also talk. You can also talk not only about the training part. You can also talk something related to the automation. What are your aspects? What are the challenges? So anything that was related to automation, we are happy to talk with this particular things, right? So this is one of the part of the initiatives we are trying to build a community, and we are happy in the span of 4 or 5 months. We are at something around like 4,000 followers, and we'll be shortly hitting that particular 4,000 followers in the Hyperautomation LinkedIn page. So you can see in the last one day we posted around like 10 plus openings on UiPath RPA automation where UiPath. So whatever comes on our way, we are trying to post here in this particular group, right? Right. So that is one thing we just want to showcase. And apart from that, so we're gonna show you the course content which is part of the particular thing. So let me just open the particular part also. So let me just open the part. Yes. So this is our particular agenda which we want to showcase as part of the 10-day programs. So earlier two programs which is conducted in the month of March and April. So we have prolonged the series for 15 days, but we want to test the initiative for 10 days, and this is our plan for the next 10 days. We are continuing even on Saturdays and Sundays. So hope you'll also be joining on this particular days. So this is our particular agenda which we want to cover, and I can 100% say that. So the same content, at least 70% of the content which we are trying to showcase in the next 10 days. So which is something like a fast track, but it can definitely help us from the scratch who doesn't know anything about RPA as well as UiPath. So we're gonna talk today about the ecosystem, nothing but what are the other resources which can help you out to enhance your journey in the automation of your path. And also we're going to discuss something about introduction of RPA and the development life cycle in the next day, nothing but the day 2. So in the day 3, we're going to talk about the UiPath architecture and also a vast suite of products that was available in the UiPath. If you can see that we have around like 15 to 20 plus tools available inside the components of UiPath, which we are going to discuss in detail. And also you can freely install your path and also see what is an overview of studio and all. So that is what we are going to discuss in day 5 or day 4. And the basic concepts we are going to discuss here, which was related to variables, arguments, and string methods, and also the selectors, which is nothing but the heart of your path. And we'll be touch basing something that was related to your automation, nothing but a desktop based or web based automation scenario to understand the capabilities of your path with the table extraction methods and the recorders. And we touch base something on Excel and database automations and email automation. So with, I mean, like there is a vast set of concepts or components we can learn, but we gonna show you the resources where you can start it for free of cost, where you can enhance and get certified for free of cost from the academy sources and all, which I'll be showing you going forward. And also we're gonna discuss something that was related to orchestrator and the RE framework, which is going to wind up our 10 days of plan for the next 10 days. So you'll also get all the recordings on daily basis and also the slides which you're going to use on a daily basis. So whatever the content that we are going to share on the particular daily basis or whatever the challenges we are going to provide you, definitely we're going to provide you all those information moving forward, right? And also in the last free initiatives, which was done in March and April, 15 persons have got a chance to show their skill set and all. And also they have been directly provided UiPath goodies from the UiPath community team itself. So each person has got around like $60 of coupons where you can uh, get it for free of cost based on the challenges. We will also be trying for this particular batch, but we are not sure because we need to get some approvals from the official UiPath team. So which we have already raised a request, and if they provide, we definitely let you know about the challenges and your chance of getting UiPath goodies involved, right? So that is all the initiatives which we are trying to showcase. And these were the concepts which we're gonna help you out to kickstart your journey in the automation, especially related to UiPath, right? Fine. So any queries, please do let us know. So can we have hands-on project on the RE framework after this 10 days of training? So definitely we have planned
Hi,
for it. You will be also
Kiran.
getting those information. Is somebody speaking?
Yeah, I'm Suresh. Yeah, can I get like the session of this integrations like SAP integration, like something like SQL integration and everything? Can we get one session for that?
Yes, yes. So we have one session planned up for the database automation, right? So where we gonna showcase integrations with SQL, and you can we will also be able to understand those concepts, right?
Yeah, thank you, Kiran.
Yes. Any queries you have, please do let us know, or else like we'll just move forward on the other concepts which we gonna discuss. So day one is something we just want to interact. We just want to say that hey, we are the people who from the particular field of RPA, especially into UiPath, who are been contributing for the community from the last 4 or 5 years, not as only as a speaker but also as a mentor. So we are also providing some content creation and all, and also being recognized as UiPath MVPs, which is one of the prestigious awards from the UiPath for the services what you try to provide and all. Okay, so that is our particular initiatives which we gonna say. So I may know the opportunity for freshers as of now there were very less openings for the freshers, right? Yes, I can say advanced training for you, but yes, Vamshi, definitely, I agree with your point. When compared to the openings for the freshers and experience, you'll have more age when you are at least having 1 to 2 years of experience. Uh, for freshers, it was less, but definitely I can say that if you're having a skill set of your path in your profile, definitely it will be an add-on to your particular profile for your job search or your career and all. So that is what I can say. So another question from Imran or someone. Yes, Imran, can you provide advanced training of your path? Yes, we are also planning to provide based on the request of people who has took the basic training for free of cost from us. Yes, we are planning. We are planning to provide those also, but we are also in a, stage of creating those content. Uh, we will let you know. We'll keep you posted on those things. So what is the duration of daily sessions? It ranges for minimum 1 hour, and also it might stretch to things if depends for the next half an hour too. So mostly it will be ending from 9:30 to 10:30, but we also try to just move an edge of another half an hour as a buffer time based on the topic we have choose. But mostly we'll try to wind up the session for 1 hour, and you'll definitely get the recordings, all the information on daily basis if you're following the group. So after this training, can we get a glimpse of Gen AI? How is UiPath going to bring changes of Gen AI? Hey Harshit, yes, that's what we gonna discuss something about the UiPath components going forward. It's a very vast thing when you compared when we started a career in UiPath. Let's say at 2017, you have only 1 2 components like Studio, Orchestrator, and Robots, where you develop, you run, and you try to maintain the things. But course of time, lots of components being added into this particular UiPath. Not only in UiPath, when you compared with other tools like Power Automate, Automation Anywhere, Blue Prism. So there's been a lot of components being added right from the discovery phase, development phase, maintenance phase, uh, or the insight phase, and all these things. All these capabilities like Gen AI, OpenAI, all these things but we can guide you where you can get those information and all. So that is what we're gonna assure you for this particular training and all. Right. So timings of the sessions on a daily basis, it is from 9:30 to 10:30. So based on the session, it might move to till 11 o'clock. But we will try to close it and we respect your time also. We gonna wind up for max 1 hour, 9:30 to 10:30. Can we get the previous sessions recordings also? Yes, we will be sharing those links also in the group. And also I'll be showing you those links too, so that you can get the previous sessions recordings too. Nothing but the batches from the March and April. If you want to fast track your learning, you can also refer those recordings too. Right. Fine. So let us jump into other slide, which is very much important. We have different platforms where your path community is a vibrant ecosystem for 1 million professionals and also citizen developers learning, getting support and succeeding together in their automation careers. And happily, we are part of this particular your path community. So we also want you to leverage this particular community initiatives and all. For that, so what are the different platforms we can utilize and how we can excel in this automation journey, right? So that is why we are here, trying to take out some our time from the busy schedule, though we are working professionals, students, and all these things, right? So we have different platforms like Automation Cloud, which can help us start with the free community edition to get trained and certified, right? So when you're working with organizations, definitely require enterprise editions. But for the learning initiatives and all, you can get the latest versions of community. Also, you can get trained and certified for free of cost, right? So we're gonna show you those things also. And we have something called Academy, like how you have your colleges or institutes. We have also something called UiPath Academy, right? Where you can register for free of cost, and you can also start getting UiPath certifications from the academy too. To kickstart your journey, we're gonna refer you one of the academy course. I'm gonna show you that particular things. And the third important thing is nothing but the forum. So what is this forum is going to help us? Let's say that you're trying to learn something from the UiPath Academy. You're stuck somewhere in middle of your learning journey and all. If you're in colleges, you'll be asking your particular what I can say professors and all, right? But forum is something like a Google where you can try to search anything related to your path. And we have a vast set of professionals who are supporting forum where you can raise any sort of query and you can get the resolutions from the community forum members, right? So forum is gonna help us something like a Google where you can get the latest information of the product related to your path, and also your queries can be resolved in the forum, right? And the community events, which can help you out to connect with the like-minded people, share the best practices, and also solve challenges in the hackathon competitions. And also you can join the meetups and conferences, which is happening across the globe. I'll also show you all these things where and how to register with the Automation Cloud, how to get with the Academy, forum, community events and all, right? And also you can follow the blogs and contribute as an author too. It's not that you are every time be utilizing this information. If you have a passion of something, being as a mentor or as you want to create some blogs, so you can also be an author for these blogs and tutorials session. And last but not the least, you can also get recognized as most valuable professionals or one of the forum leaders based on the contribution to others' growth. And we are part, and we are very happy that we are part of the contributions, and we are happy that we are part of the growth of other professionals too, right? So let's jump into how we can utilize these particular platforms. And so let's see. Meanwhile, let's see if we have any queries. So I'm a fresher right now. I'm learning UiPath from YouTube. May I know how the future of UiPath as of now? There is taking huge change in the market and where we can see UiPath in future. And as a fresher for me, it's right time to take path and I hope good opportunity in UiPath. So yes, Vamshi, there is a lot of potential when coming to UiPath. Not only UiPath, when coming to the RPA automation space. So I can say like I've started my career something around in 2016, 2017 into this automation journey, and I've seen a very drastical changes in the AI being infused in the uh, UiPath and all. So that's where we are saying a large set of components were there, and definitely you will be having a good opportunities going forward when compared to other technologies. Your path platform is different from Power Automate, AI, and Blue Prism. So, how can I say answer this thing? Let's take a very a layman example. So we have many social networking websites, right? Let's say that we have something called WhatsApp, or else we have something called what I can say, Facebook Messenger or Instagram Messenger and all, right? Or else we have Telegram Messenger, right? All these applications major agenda is to share some messages, share some content across social media things and all. So the concept remains the same, sharing to your friends or network. So that is our major concept, right? So in WhatsApp you call it as messages, in what I can say, in Instagram or else in Facebook, you call it as reels or like shorts and all these things, right? So the concept remains the same, but the terminology changes from application to application. The same thing happens here. Uh, Here our major agenda is something called automation, but we have different tools like UiPath, Power Automate, Automation Anywhere, Blue Prism, and all. The tool interface or else the terminology inside the tool might be changing, but the concept of automation remains the same here. And compared to other tools, UiPath is leading in the market because it is one of the early adopter of artificial intelligence. So that is the reason why when compared to other other tools, UiPath is having a very high advanced components when compared to other tools. So here, can we get cover or document understanding also? No, we are not gonna cover something that was related to document understanding. So yeah, these were the questions. But let me just jump into the concepts which I was referring to. Automation cloud, right? So let me just open so cloud.uber.com. So this is one of the platform where which can help you out to kickstart your automation journey. Since I've been already registered, it's navigating me to this particular page, right? So if you can see here, you can download the studio for free of cost. Once you hit on the studio, you can definitely download the studio for free of cost. And you can see here various things like orchestrator and all. So let's say that I want to utilize the orchestrator. So this is also one of the component which is being provided for free of cost as a part of community edition, where you can get those information, right? So this cloud.uapa.com is something where you can help to install Studio and also configure something that was related to the cloud platform, right? This is one thing where you can register for free of cost. Okay. So once you register for the tool and all these things, there is another thing called UiPath Academy, right? Right. So let me just open academy.uipath.com. So with the same single sign-on, like I was just referring to all the applications, right? If you just registered with cloud.uipath.com with the same user ID and password, you can also register with the UiPath Academy. All these applications comes with a single sign-on applications. So once you register with an application, you can get registered with the same ID password for the rest of all the applications, right? So we have lots of courses or the certifications here. So one of the okay, so these certifications are something what I can say, paid certifications. So if you are a professional who's serious about your path, you can enroll to these particular certifications. So it ranges from $150 to $300. But you can also get free certifications from the academy. So let me just move to the learning plans. And here I can suggest for people who are just starting their journey, one of the course we suggest is something automation developer professional training, or else you can also go with the associate training if you are just kickstarting. So you can just choose for any one of the two trainings. So associate is for level of persons who's something around like 0 to 3 years. If you're having at least 2 years of experience, you can just go with the automation developer professional training. So this course is completely for free of cost, and you can just learn and get certified from UiPath Academy. Okay, you can get the certification credential from the UiPath Academy after completing this particular course, right? So as part of this particular curriculum, you can see data manipulations, UI automation, selectors, debugging, error handlings, email automations, PDF automation, so logging methods, orchestrator, object repository, so workflow analyzer, RPA testing, all these things. So we like sort of all these concepts we have scrutinized, and we have seen that, hey, so these were the 10 topics, not the 10 days. So I can say out of these 30 topics, we have trying to cover around like 15 to 20 topics, which can help you out to kickstart your journey, right? So this is something called Academy, where you can just register for free of cost, and you can just start learning on these things. I'll also share the links in the chat window where you can get the clear cut idea on this thing, right? So this is one of the course we suggest to take it from your end and get certified, right? So we have seen about automation cloud, where you can register, create your account in the UiPath, and this is something called Academy, where you can register for free of cost. And let me just open forum. Forum is something like a Google for us in terms of UiPath, right? Right. So what we can see in this UiPath forum and all, right? So let's say we can see something about the news. We can get the help. We can also get the feedback. We can also see the use cases, and we can learn, or we can see the initiatives that was being part of the particular UiPath. Right. So in the news, one of the important thing is something about the release notes, or else the product news. So release notes is something in the community version you can have at least I can say like two major releases, which is happening on April as well as October. So for every release, you can have something called the release notes, right? So let's say that I will open what is the new thing that was happening in UiPath Community Edition 2024 thing, right? So we can see that there's something about the flowchart improvements. Okay, you can also have some small demo parts. You can also utilize autopilot to generate the workflows from the text. You can also utilize the fixed expressions from the autopilot, right? So some new things that was there, or else some sort of bugs that was there as part of your path, will be fixed and released in the community edition release notes and all. So those things, or those information, you can get it from this particular section of news. So you can see lots of releases. In 2023, these were all the releases, and 2023.2, 2023.4, and you have the stable release, and you have two important releases, which I was speaking, 2023.10, which is happening in October as well as April. So those are the two releases, which is major, but you can also expect some minor patches every 2 months and all, right? So this is one information where you can get, right? And also, this is one thing. And the second thing I was talking, let's say that you are stuck with some sort of query, and how can I get the information from the community people and all, right? So I'll take one example here. So screenshot that extends horizontally, or else like, let's take this small example, right? So there is one person called Ayan Sharma. So is facing some trouble saving attachments from .yml file using read emails from the saved file to object activity. So there is one sort of activity where he's trying to read the emails and he was trying to save, but he was not able to save the attachments, which is in the format of .yml files. So he has clearly provided what is the sort of activities he has utilized as part of the development, and where he is trying to face the difficulties and all. He has provided a detailed information about the uh, query what he is actually facing, right? So once that was there, you can see that people from different backgrounds come here and respond to the particular post. So somebody called Yochi, he is trying to explain that it seems that activity saves attachments to the folder in the attachments file property only. So he's trying to explain where things might be going wrong and how you can resolve those things and all, right? So this is where you can get where you can extend or get the help and all. So he also wrote an workflow to extract the attachments by code, and he has provided the things, right? So this is one of the what I can say, one of the very good initiatives from the UiPath, where you can just get your things, right? So this is also what I can say, the beginner's challenge. Yes, right. So this is something we have provided a challenge, right? I was speaking that 15 people got the goodies from the UiPath community, right? So this is one of the things which we have done in the last batch, April batch. So where they have announced it in May 2nd. For the second batch, we have like 5 people who are given three time like $60 and $40 goodies and all, right? So this is something we are providing as part of our uh, things. So what you can get from these particular goodies. So let me just open that particular gift shop also. So you can buy this particular sort of goodies from your path gift shop, where you can just get the things or the products which you like, right? So as part of the challenge initiative, which we have uh, earlier, and these were the persons who was got the goodies and all. Yeah. So we have seen about three things. We have talked about automation cloud, academy, forum, and the most important thing is nothing but the community events, right? So where I can get this information about the events that was happening across the globe. So we have something called community.uipath.com, right? Let me just launch this particular page. So do we have a chance to cover specialized AI in future? Yep, we will be trying, but we cannot assure those things. So that's what I'm saying. Let me just open the academy, which can help you to learn anything. So I was just opening here something about the associate, right? So you have vast set of courses here in UiPath Academy where you can learn it for free of cost. Okay. So let's say that I want to learn something about document understanding. You have 11 courses um, that was there where you can register for 1 hour, 2 hour sessions and all, or 5 hour sessions where you can enhance your skill set and all. Or else you want to learn something about Studio Web. Yes, there are some sessions or some courses which was available in your Path Academy where you can register and you can learn, right? Fine. So let me just jump into our last part is nothing but the UiPath community, right? So what is this community is going to help us? So let's say that I want to search for a city. Let's say you can search for a city based on the reason. So let's say I want to see something related to Asia Pacific, and these were all the uh, chapters that was available as part of your path community Asia Pacific region. So in India, we have Chennai, Hyderabad, Delhi, Pune, Mumbai, Kolkata, Kerala, Visakhapatnam, and one of our trainer, Patrudu, is also UiPath chapter leader for Visakhapatnam. Okay. So let's say that I want to see something what is happening in Hyderabad. So I'll just try to click on Hyderabad. So let the page load. Right. So you can see here, you can simply click on join, where you can see this particular Hyderabad community is having around like 5,200 people, right? So what if you join, what happens? So you can see the upcoming events that was happening in Hyderabad. So I was discussing one of the event, right? We have one event which is a local meetup, which is an in-person meetup at happening in June 8th, right? So what are the past events? So there were lots of events that was happening in the past. So there is one event happened virtually. So let's say that it is something related to UiPath communication mining, right? So you can also see the recordings of the particular events. So who is speakers, myself and Pradeep um, is part of the particular program what we have done and all. You can also refer to the past events where you can get the recordings on the particular link itself. And also you can also be part of the future events where you can get the information of the future events too, right? So just click on the UiPath community, search for the things, upcoming events. Yes, these were the upcoming events, right? So let's say that there is some event that was happening in Columbus, right? So it is something happening in US, right? But you can still join it for free of cost. You just need to log in to register, where you need to provide the information, and definitely you will get some I'm like you will get the invites of the same. So there is one session happening on May 31st, today only, right? 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. So how to register? So if you are interested with the test suite, so just log in to register. I'll log in. So I'll just click on the register here. So it will ask you to just fill some information, right? So I was just providing some information and I'll just click on submit, right? Incorrectly will let's review again. Okay, let's say that I'm from Asia specific reason. I'll just submit this particular form, right? So there is something called RSVP confirm. So if I just open my email, so I'll open my email. Email ID is IP utilized, right? So add to calendar. You can just join on the event virtually. So at this particular time, right? So definitely you can join or register to events that was happening across the globe. See, there is some event happening in Ohio, nothing but in US, but you can still sit here in India and you can just join this particular event, right? So that is something where you can see the power of your path community, where it can help you to explore your interest, join the things, and get upskill that was there across the globe. Right. You can join any events or hackathons or events that was there across the globe. Right. So let's say that what are the events that was happening, upcoming events. So these were the things like you can learn something about your path, test suite, communication mining, all these things. Right. So these were the four platforms we just want to introduce as part of the UiPath community ecosystem. And we want you to leverage those things to make your automation career into next level. And we want to be happily part of your automation journey. Right. Fine. So anything you have queries, please do let us know, or else we are happy to wind up the day one. And going forward, we will be kickstarting the concepts. So the concepts which we have showcased, we'll be trying to just cover as part of the next 10 days. Right? Fine. Any queries, anything you want to ask, please do unmute yourself or ping us in chat window. Or else if you are part of the particular community group. So let me just open that particular community group. I think definitely you're part of the community group of the WhatsApp, because that is where you will be getting posted all the information and all. Right. So please do join this particular things. So let's say that we have run something that was there in April, right? So we'll be posting all the information, like what are the things that was related to the programs, right? So please do join the particular group. If you have any queries, please do bring us separately, because we don't want to open the chat window to make it spam and all, because we have faced some issues earlier, and we just don't want to open it for all the audience in the group. You can ping us anytime you have any queries, you want any challenges, please do respond to us. Any request to become RPA developer, also system specifications required in UiPath. Yes, one of the prerequisites to become RPA developer, one of the big advantage we have for the RPA is something, and compared to other technologies, UiPath or other tools is something termed as low code technologies. So everything you have the capabilities of code, but you will try to utilize in the form of a tool, or else in the form of an everything you can see it inside the tool itself. So prerequisites, yes, you don't have any prerequisite. Only thing is that you should be having an interest to learn this particular technology. So we guide you all the things in part of this journey. System requirements, it requires minimum 4 GB to 8 GB RAM. It requires minimum Windows OS 7 and above. It requires minimum at least a 10 GB of space, and it requires .NET Framework 5 and above. So these were the basic requirements. Fine. So that is what we thought of discussing in a day one. We just want to showcase or introduce to our community. Thanks for joining and being part of the hyper automation free UiPath training initiatives. If you feel anything you want, please do let us know. So we will be definitely helping out in your journey. Right. So Pradeep, you want to add anything? Please do continue or add on. And we are happy to wind up for today.
No, Sai Kiran, I am good. From tomorrow, we'll have the sessions for UiPath. Thank you.
Yes, that's great. Yeah, sure. Fine then. Yep, thank you. Thanks a lot for joining on day one. So from tomorrow, you'll be also learning something or kickstarting something from the scratch. Since we have people from various backgrounds, we want to start it from scratch. We want to start it from what is RPA, in RPA, what is your path. So that is what you're going to see in the day one of tomorrow's session. Yep. Thank you. Thanks for joining the session. Have a great day. So you'll be getting the recordings in the group in next 2 3 hours. Thank you.
Thank you all.